Okay, so I was telling you earlier in my little last segment, I don't know how to make these videos long enough, but you're supposed to soften your tacos. You soften them by taking your taco shell and stacking them properly. If you get it dipped into the oil and then stack them where the oil doesn't get on one to the next, and then before you know it, all of them have plenty of oil and they're all soft. So I used 1.5 pounds of meat, including the sausage that I was cooking with earlier, and ground beef. I like the sausage because it stretches and it's also really, really delicious. So that 1.5 pounds of meat is going to make about 12 tacos, okay? So you want to get about 12 taco shells ready, and then make sure as you scoop into your tacos and prepare them that you think about that accordingly for 12 tacos so that there's plenty of it to go all the way around. Alright, so I'm going to finish this up and then I'm going to get right back. Okay, so my potatoes are browned. They've sat for 20 minutes and they're amazing. They smell delicious. Oh. See, and I didn't turn the top off. You got to do that, folks. Got to watch that stuff. My sausage and ground beef is brown. Now I'm going to drain the fat. A lot of people are like, oh, they just cook with it and eat it because they don't want to drain it because they're lazy-ish. I'm not calling anybody names, but people think, oh, it's so hard to do it. No, it's not. It's so simple. What you do is you have yourself, I even got this one at the Goodwill, a colander. A lot of people don't use them, but I use it all the time, but it's metal for the oil, okay? Save your big jars, like your big pickle jar. If you see the holes, it's the same size as the lid. Set it in the sink so you don't make a mess, and just dump the meat in there, shake it a little bit, get the oil to drain into your jar that you're going to save, and then throw away properly, okay? And I'll be back. Okay, now what I'm going to do is my little last section. I have my taco seasoning and my potatoes and my little Las Palmas, can of Las Palmas. I'm only going to use a little bit and then I save the rest. So I've got my potatoes, the meat I drained, I'm putting it all together, throwing in my taco seasoning packet, turn that heat down a little bit, because it only needs to brown up a little bit more, and then I'm going to throw them in the taco shell. Las Palmas, just a little bit across the top, guys, a little bit. So I use like 1/4 of the can, maybe a little more, just for taste. Mix it up, get it nice and mixed. Oh, it smells so good. All the brown garlic and butter and oil, butter and all. Potatoes are nice and soft and brown. And this is where you're going to be like, what is he doing? You can make this in any fashion. You can throw it in a burrito, but I'm making tacos today because I like them cooked crispy and dredged in that allow. So, I got my little masher. I just want to mash up the potatoes a little bit so that they'll fit in the taco shell. No beauty, ladies and gentlemen. It's just sheer deliciousness. Mashed. Just so that it fits in the taco shells. That's all. The taco shells are nice and soft, so I can get them ready to go once my oil's ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to get everything going for the taco shells and the tacos to stuff them and get them fried up. So I have threw the rest of my Las Palmas in a jar. I save all my jars. I'm a crazy freak about that. You use them all the time. I use them for my lunches. I use them for everything. So save your jars. Secret ingredients and cheese. I put all my meat and potatoes in this because I'm probably not going to use it all, and I can use it sometime later in the week. Get that oil hot. In a nice sized pan so that there's plenty of room. And maybe a little more. Use a pan that gives you some space. Also, you need a pan that has, one of the glass jars, and you put a paper towel in there so that I can I lean the tacos all the way around and they can drain the oil out, okay? So, you gotta have a good spoon. Cheese. My taco shells are already soft and ready to go. And here we go. Take and put a little bit of meat. A little bit of cheese. Fold that sucker up and you're gonna put it in. Oh Jesus, I'm already getting popped. This is gonna happen. You gotta just be careful. And then you keep going. Watch your timing. Keep the oil not too hot. You don't want to burn everything up. Oh yes! Get them in there. You gotta work a little quick. Cheese. Fill that pan up. Cheese. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's not pretty sometimes. It just has to just be cooked and made. Cheese. One last one for the other side of the pan, and everything's balanced with weight in there. Cheese. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's half of the amount already cooked. Okay, so those are going in there. They're getting made. I'm going to wait for those to fry up, and then we'll see how it turns out. Okay. Okay, so I fried up my first 6 tacos. Here they are. See how I've stacked them in here, and then I'm going to get the rest of them cooked. But I wanted to kind of show you a little bit on how I do it. While I'm preparing my next taco shells to go into the pan, I turn the oil down because I don't want everything to burn unevenly. So then when I'm ready for them all to cook, then I turn the heat back up, okay? So I showed you stuff, cheese, put them in. Same process, let them cook. When you go to flip them, don't turn them until it's actually hard on the other side. Then you flip them over. Anything else is just gonna create a big mess and have stuff all over your pan burning. All right, so we'll be back for the final taco. All right, everybody, so we have some guests this morning. I finished up the tacos. This is basically